Hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? Oh, it's not morning. It is officially not morning. As I look at it, it's 20 minutes after 1. Oh, well. I didn't know what I was missing this morning. And then I went, oh, I have not partaken in my dirty bean water. So there it is. Good afternoon. You tell morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm sitting here doing advertising. You okay over there? Advertising stuff, and I just lost track of time. I fell into the Facebook hole. Good morning, everybody. Mm-hmm. It's not hard to do. Facebook hole, right? Like we sit down and we intend to look up something. What did I intend to look up? And I didn't even get there. I never got there. Good morning. Good afternoon. Happy New Year, Jacqueline. Yeah, I never even got to what I was going to go for to start with. So there's that. And I come for air a couple hours later. So I was in the shower this morning. I had a massage today. I didn't get to go for my massage because I really did my massage. I don't go for like a light, fluffy massage. Who on here goes for a light, fluffy massage? Do you guys do that? I go for the feel like I have come away from a WWE match and I have had the shit. I've been pushed out of the ring. That's the way I want to feel when I come out of a massage, because paying somebody for fluffy. I'm not. I don't want to. I want to come out with some physical benefits, right? Anyways, what out of bed, and I'm like, I've gotten in the habit of sleeping in the last 2 weeks, and it's cuddle time. Like it's just, it's just where I want to be, and sleep it in. So I set my alarm this morning for 8:00 because I'm like, don't sleep. I was awake for that because the dog insisted that it was time to. But so I'm in the shower and I'm just, I don't have to Toledo to go to a massage. I just didn't wanna. I'm hermiting right now. Anybody else hermiting? The holidays are over. My people levels have reached these screaming pinnacles of overload. So now I'm in my hermit phase. So I didn't want to go for my massage. And I'm standing in the shower and I'm like, maybe she'll just cancel. This is where maybe she'll just cancel that. That'll be nice. It's still not too late. She could cancel. Yep, she could cancel. So I'm washing my. Then 2 minutes later, my phone rang and I jumped out of the shower because I was like, oh, she canceled. So thrown into disarray because you know you're gotta go, and so there we are. Here I am. New year. So I'm saying the massage, but not done. I've really been working on the marketing for the expo, and we're working on plans for the next expo. So if my phone, then I gotta go because I'm still working on that. But and I have a call in for somebody to call me back. But anyway, I know I felt so bad because I'm like, oh, now I know she has the stomach bug and I feel really bad. But yeah, well, that's what we're there for. Hurt me. I want to feel like I come away from a boxing match, man. My brother and sister-in-law have never had a massage. And so for Christmas, I gifted them each a massage and said, don't go, go with Fluffy, but I know my brother and he does a lot of physical activity. He owns a marina in Toledo. and he does a lot of physical need to get a massage that moves stuff. Don't just get a fluffy massage. You'll never get another one. You need, because he's like me. He wants brevity. I don't know how we both turned out this way. It's our parents. We turned out this way because of our parents. Anyhow, hermit mode since March. Okay, well, March is now it's time to come out. Isn't it going to be nice when spring gets here, you guys? It's 40 degrees all week long. Anybody else having wonderful weather? Did you hear about our visitor Goose 3 days in a row, gone by sundown, back by sunrise? Pretty loud. Oh, you have geese. Is it just one goose or is it geese? Okay, here we go. I figure the people that stick around for all my yakking. I'm talking about massage. My background is, I do like my skull planter, although it's not really kind of together. But I just didn't wanna. Supposed to go back to the 40s. And Tammy Amit, good afternoon, lovely lady. One lag behind. Aw, that makes me sad, Adam. Poor little goose. You need to put some food. I was going to story about the wild duck that cozied up to our domestic duck, and then Sam put him in the garage because we took him. And that little wild duck, they're smaller than the domestic ducks. It went into the barn with the domestic ducks, and the next morning Sam caught it with the other ducks and took it to the marina. Domestic ducks had a problem with leaving. They were a little attached to us. We're a little attached to them. Duck was like, screw this, and as soon as the duck flew, took off. Here we go. Moving on. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good day. Good day. Good morrow. Okay. Don't forget, we have the expo in March. I'm going to just keep talking about it because it's a big thing going on in our circle. We have the expo in March, and almost all of our booths are full. We have like 5 or 6 left. So if anybody is local, wants a booth, that'd be fabulous. Let me know. Oh, this is for Tammy Amit. Tammy Amit. Tammy is been with us for a really long time. She's been doing light. I know she's super, super busy. But I am so excited to see her on here today. She was one of our teachers in the membership. Always wonderful, wonderful. She helped us in Den. So much fun. And I want to talk about the first, and I'll show you the cards when I'm done. Let's do that. I want to show you the cards when I'm done. I have 3 different cards here in front of me, and they talk about your, what is that? Oh, okay. I need new glasses badly. How the carpet sometimes is slipped out from underneath you, and you just sit there on the floor. And this is so funny. I'm sorry, it's not funny, but they give me a visual for you, Tammy. Like you're sitting on your ass on the floor and looking around like, I don't even understand what just happened. I don't even understand what happened. And it feels like the rain clouds then bust on top of your head, and you're just sitting there going, oh. Yeah, there's this defeated feeling to that, right? There's this, what the hell did I do? What the hell did I do kind of feeling that goes with that. That is your general outcome of some of the situations in your life. They talk about how you're the person that steps in, you feel like you're reliable, you're doing all of the things, you go with the flow, you move along with what they want you to do, and then that's the feeling you get at the end. How rewarding is that? That's not rewarding at all. So the goal for 2026 is, oh, I did tell you I would show you the cards. This is about the reliability, the goat. Happy birthday, baby birthday day, Loretta. This is about the person, about you being the fluid. And then this is about the feelings that could be going across right now, like the oh my gosh, I'm just tired. That feeling, like I'm just tired, right? So good afternoon, Ashley. There's Ashley. I'm sure the grandbabies are running around there somewhere. Yeah, there's lots of incoming babies. So we're gonna move over to tarot. Yeah. All those. Okay. Is it much better today? I gave a stern talking to my computer and my monitor, and I'm doing I'm defragging right now, and I got rid of some old files, and I undid stuff and really tried to make it better. There is Jade. Good morning. Good morning. I'm very sorry. Sending lots of love and condolences your way. I know your mother lived a very, very long life. I know you're going to miss her. So sending condolences your way. And Tammy, they're also talking about, once again, that feeling of having the carpet ripped out from underneath you, feeling as if you are the one moving forward and all the things, and nobody else is really jiving with the way you see things. And then there's that feeling once again. I pulled 3 different cards and they say the same thing. Once again, not feeling as if you're being added to the thing. They're being quiet, which is concerning, but nice. I hear ya. I hear ya. Okay. But how do we change it? The real, but how do we change that? So let's look at that. Let's see the how, right? We need to know the how. Oh, I understand the how. I don't have to pull cards for the how, Tammy. And you know this. You know this. You absolutely know this. Your worth is not linked to any one thing in your life except for you in yourself. Yep. Your worth is totally dependent upon your belief system, on who you are, not what you believe in, but who you are. I mean, you have the ability to create your own reality. Quite evidently, right? And it brings me right back to car being stolen. So I've known Tammy for a while, guys, and Tammy's a wonderful manifester. Why should I make on? Tammy's a wonderful, wonderful manifester, and she was manifesting a new car. We have to be very clear manifesting, right? Because if we say, hey, I want a new car, I just need a new car. Where do I get a new car? And then somebody steals your car. We need to be very clear in these things. She didn't get her car back, but it's just amazing, right? But still, pay attention to what you're manifesting. Everybody, this is the 2026 banner that we're throwing out there. Watch The Secret. Watch The Secret. Everybody, watch The Secret. I see. The first card they want to come with, Tammy, is on the solution to this. The solution you already have. You are the solution. You're the solution. But they're saying it's already been handed to you. And you just go, I don't want to do that. But it's already been handed to you. It may not be the way it was. The way it was handed to you may not have been ideal for how you wanted to receive. Let's put it that way. But you're good at what you do. You're passionate about what you do. You want to do foot forward best stuff. You just have to put it into practice. And not everybody's going to listen to your ideas. And you have to be okay with that. You just have to be okay with that. I hope that's helpful. We are our best cheerleaders, you guys. We are our best. Oh, we are our greatest achievements and our greatest lows, because we can live in what we choose to live in, right? Absolutely. So start your year off fresh. Okay, moving on. I'm so happy to see Tammy here. So happy to see Tammy here. All right, here we go. I'm not usually on this late, but I lost track of time. It took off. I missed it. Okay, though. Here we are. All right, can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Can I get a whoop if this is your first time? This lets me know who's in the room, and as you comment, I can pick up on your energy, and then I give the reading to who needs it, not just who wants it. I know we all want a reading, but Spirit comes in as this person here needs to hear it more than anything else. Okay, so that's how I read. Did I see Cindy Lou New? I did. That was cute. That was cute. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Again. Here we go. This is for Coda Mumia. Mumia? Okay. All right. Let's see. Interesting. I want to go and do a past life for you. I was go. Mumia? Did I get it? I was going to pull you a card, and then my guides went, no, we're not doing that. No, okay. First I want to start with your auric colors that you have going right now. You have a lot of greens and pinks, and I don't know if you are just feeling like a whole lot of love for something, or if you have a whole lot of love coming in. Hi, everybody. If you are new, let us know. This is not just about readings. This is about Kitty as well. And the room that you're in, I'm sure, has somebody that would love to welcome you. So we coming in from four or five different places. Am I on TikTok? It automatically went to TikTok. Should figure that out. Anyhow, how did I not get banned off TikTok? I get banned off TikTok every single time. Okay, we're gonna take it though. Okay, so I can do this maybe. Let me do something real quick. I have not forgot you. But I am trying to. It's very difficult for me to figure out TikTok. Oh shit! I'm already on here. I'm already on TikTok. Let's do this with that one. It's gonna tell me no. That's me. No, I don't like the way you're going with this. It's so cocky. Never mind. Anyhow, I go to past lives for Coda. I want to go to. They're actually saying sacred ceremony. I hear sacred ceremony. I know this is an indigenous lifetime in North America, out west. Very, very warlike. Now, what I'm going to say about this, though, is this is not warlike like we think of the Old West. Teresa Love. It is the morning of people coming on afternoon. It is predating wagons going west. Okay, that's predating that. This is warlike for, I don't know what to say here. I'm looking at like fertile ground, good hunting, thriving. So, and this is a male past life, and this is a person that was not prideful about what they did. They went about what they did because it was just a normal day. And this person that's past life right now, this is code is past life. They're very much driven. Of course, they're driven. April, hi everybody. They're very much driven to sustain. It's about survival. It's not about anger at anybody else. We need this space more than space. We're going to take it. We're going to conquer it. And this person, if there was, we'll just call it a war between tribes. This is one of the people be on the ground. Because I'm like, did we ride? What did we do? And I feel like this is a really old life because they're like horses were so not so big thing yet. Okay. And that this makes sense because being pre Spain coming over as well, Spanish moving over this, then we wouldn't have the horse population. This is how I kind of come up with dates because I'm like horses, no horses. So we're talking pre-Spanish traveling, okay? This person talks about a little boy, children to feed, wife to feed, mother to maintain it. But this individual is very much, the way I can put this is not how we live today. Of course, I'll put that over there. Not how we live. We live today on the edge of adrenaline, don't we? We live on the edge of adrenaline. Like, what is the next thing? What's the next thing that's going to hold our attention? What's the next going to be the razor's edge there? This particular lifetime that I'm talking about is the razor's edge. It is, don't make a mistake or you don't survive, but it's also peaceful because there is no real drama. You do your stuff. Went through their day. They shared their food. They loved each other. They were a community. Everybody worked together. It was a collective energy of survival. And that was just it. That was all they were doing. This person was very integral in that, but he was part of the securing areas that would help sustain them. And when we do past lives like these, we do them because something in that past life is okay. We're not going to get into the time continuums, blah blah blah. But there's something going on in this lifetime by knowledge from that lifetime. Okay. And this one, I'm like sitting here going, okay, but what's important? And this, what is the thing that's relevant to the shows people sitting around a fire, and he's throwing things. I have no idea. Hi, Thor. I have no idea. Throwing physically is throwing out the things that don't serve, the bad memories that don't serve. It was a ceremony of release. Because now I want to Google this because I'm like, is there a fire ceremony that revolves around release and did to the southwest of South Central West Mexico, a little bit to help release. He keeps showing me his little boy, so I'm trying to figure out what the correlation there is. I understand. As I'm sitting here going, what is the problem here? I understand. He keeps showing me the little boy and letting go of regret, letting go of anger, anxiety, all the things that we experience today. He's talking about things go, and the one thing that's not the pausing. My internet, for whatever reason, sucks. Like, the one thing that's not there is the wife. So he's talking about loss and grief and he talks about, this is an interesting past life because I get to he's talking about things shape and shift our lives, and I know not the pausing, not always the computer, it's me too. It's most, I'm telling you, it's because they're putting in fiber optic and they're trying to make us think our internet sucks. Oh, I can't scroll there. Okay. All right, let's see what else. What else is he talking about? He's talking about, he also talks about the blessings. So I'm not quite sure, and you may not even know how this correlates to your life now, but that's okay. I don't hold myself to, somebody can identify with this, but keep this in the back of your mind. There are things that just need to be let go. It does not serve us, because we need to look at the people or the situations or whatever we might be grieving as situations that were for us to love every bit of, whether we're fighting or we're loving or we're riding a rough road. They're put here for us to be able to learn from, and I really think that's is a time of reflection to say, okay, been there, done that, don't like it, bought the t-shirt, sucks, I'm gonna move. I heard there was a download speed. Google it. And see, here's what's, I have been defragging my computer files because the amount of files is stupid. I keep them most on an external hard because I have like 300 videos. That's insane, hour and a half each. But my internet says it's fine. Computer, it's not like a slow one. I don't know. Okay. Vivian Crockett. Remember the reading you gave me hit me in my face. She said somewhere of Judy Garland, and I sang it to my grandchildren that grew up. Aww. That's awesome. Cool. All right. I hope that's hopeful. That's a year. All right. Can I get a whoop whoop? People told me that, and wouldn't give me a tool. Thank God for Dr. B, who showed me when I was so and couldn't think of anything else. You can do it with your pets too. Absolutely. There's, and here's the thing, Thor, this is no cookie cutter answer. How do you let you release that? How do you cut that cord? Cookie cutter. There's no cookie cutter. This is where my squirrel brain comes. And I really do. I think of this as a grace for me. And I just forget. Not everything. I don't forget everything. But I think I think I make peace with things when I go to sleep. And there. Try it works. What did I miss? I'll have to this and find it. Okay. All right, here we go. Bum, 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 bum. Let's go with Darlene Ozzy. Is it Ozzy? 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 All right, you guys, if you haven't liked us on your platform, please do so you know when we're going online. And I say we, like I sometimes Sam's here with me as well. I do not have multiple personalities today. The day's young. I was must have come back after sleep. You gotta take your bark, Odin. You know I don't have Odin, right? Show you how, but you gotta take your barker with you. You know Odin's no longer with us, right? The puppy draw is really hard right now, you guys. It's really hard. Everybody, I give it another month. And I know the puppy drop has already started. The puppy dump has already started from Christmas, right? I expect to see Great Dane puppies being dumped like crazy. And I saw a post. I have not forgotten about you, by the way, darling. If you're new, this is. I saw a post. So the animal communicator that's going to be at the store January 31st. She posted this Great Danes, and that's Buford barks all the time because we don't have Odin anymore. But I am not judging. I'm not judging, but Danes are short-haired dogs, man. I put coats on my Great Dane because it gets too cold for them, and especially when we lived in Montana, these dogs lived in the barn. Granted, it was a nice barn. It might out of them think about it because it was a really nice barn. I like barn envy. But when they said they were barn, hell no, that's short for not house trained. A 1-year-old Great Dane come through, eat your doors, and tear up your house because a rescue that seriously ate through our bedroom door to get to us one night. Okay, but the puppy fever is really Darlene, song Darlene, I know it. Okay. Oh, Darlene. Absolutely call or stop in the store, Beth, and schedule for a pet reading, but you have to call the shop. She already has one appointment. She's only in for like 5 or 6 hours, and her appointments take an hour. And Allie is really okay. So puppy tapping in K9. We're doing it. We'll do it. We will do it. Okay. So Darlene, I'm with you. I'm with you. Okay. I want to talk about bottom. I love when I get this. My first indication is that I get this right here on my nose. And it just is the weirdest thing. But I know that you have angels that follow you. Be guardian angels or archangels that follow you. You absolutely have a guardian protection going on right now. And they want to talk about your whole timeline. That's so funny. I got corrected. And I'm going to let the angel correct me because that's fine. That's what they do, right? But they show me you're born and it follows on a map all the way to the day you're no longer here. And so this angel is with you consistently. This angel is not ever, I call them somebody, but they're really not somebody. They're an energy, right? They have never been in your life. They've never lived, and they have aligned their energy with yours on the other side very closely with you. By the way, you guys, and is absolutely amazing. So if you have any pet problems, Natasi right here. I know you can't see. Flora Nastasi. I think there's her number. She should never put it. She should never do that. There's weirdos there, man. But Darlene, I want to talk about they're talking about you have this wonderful wall. And there's some things you're going to step into and some things you won't step into. I'm still reading Thor over. Your discernment is wonderful. I think that it's great to be who you'll be involved with, the energies you want to be around, what kind of job you want to have, and all the things. You have a really high discernment. The reason is because you have a very high sensitivity to some energies. I don't know if you consider yourself an MPS, but you're bump up against other energies. You are like I was saying this morning, I'm in hermit mode. I don't want to be around people. This is as close as I'm gonna get to other people all day long, except for my husband. So that guardian angel's there to help you, to protect you on that. Only when they need me to drive their car. Oh no. So it's you have this natural defense mechanism. But the reason there's another thing here too, natural ability to speak with the other side. So I don't know if you are aware of any of this, because I think you're new to our feed today. Are you new to our feed today? I don't know if you're aware that you have medium qualities, like mediumistic qualities, but that's very much in your energetic soul pattern. This is an elective thing for you, whether you want to do it or not. It's there, but you have to be like, okay, I would like to speak to the dead people today. It's fine. It's great on and off button, which is perfect. Wonderful. You know how many people are born like in this energy, and they have people that foster this energy throughout their whole entire life, and they can't. Oh my goodness. How exhausting that would be. But you have this wonderful switch. So I've done a little mediumship. Okay, great. She's like, you're on record. Okay. Shannon Sargent, there's my So Darlene. I don't even know what that graphic's from. But what are we doing? What are we doing? Do you even know what you're doing? Do you know what you want to do when you grow up? I don't. I feel like you put your toe in a bunch of different things. Did I break? I feel like you put your toe in a bunch of different things, and that's good. You're figuring it out. You're working your way through things. Have that internal dialogue. You're very clairaudient. You're very clairaudient. And they're just talking to you all the time, like, blah, 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 blah. And you talk back. So that internal dialogue, I, you, and we, that's going to show you who you're talking to. But your guides are walking really closely to you, and it's so funny because as I started, and I'm like, I know somebody's followed very closely by their guides and their angels. I see that because that is this is so funny. This is the 3 vault on the street. It's Disney, and it's an old cartoon, but it's the 3 dudes, the buzzard. They're walking together like, and that's how I know that angels are walking in sync with you. I know it's the silliest way for a guide to come across, but I have weird. So every step of the way, all through this, like, oh, okay, perfect. I understand now why. Thank you. You are taken care of. And if I were to ask you last life, what would you say? I smell pot. I smell like smoking pot. I don't have anybody home. I'm the only one. And I don't smoke pot. I might take it in a tablet. Gummy. I don't like smoking it. So I feel like this is possibly okay. Rules to this. There's not rules. The question was, my feed sucks. I don't know why. What would you think if this was your last life on Earth? That's the caveat on. You guys are still now. I'm curious because I really think this. You have the option for this to be your last life on Earth. I think multiple lives came back sooner than you needed to be of assistance to other people. And I also have to say that I feel growth because you weren't coming back for yourself, but you do a lot of selfless revisiting for other people because you can you can help them learn their lesson. So other people may see you as the problem. Sorry. But other people may see you as the problem because you've come in to help other people, and the best way to do that is strive in their perception. Okay. I can tell that you've had past lives in south of Rome. South. And I would even go so as to say, good afternoon, Heather Johns. I would even go so far to say, Darlene, you have sat on the Oracle chair in Delphi. Mm-hmm. Showing me Panthenons. They're showing me multiple Panthenons. Priestess situations, and usually means that that person has had an extensive training and knowledge within and was somebody that and they say oral truths. Because you guys, Delphi didn't have just one oracle of women. Thousands of women exposed them to, I know, right, Heather? Exposed them to radiation, and the descriptions of these women passing are absolutely horrific. Generally, when I run into an oracle, this is somebody that has a natural propensity for and they're coming to the end of their manifestations in human existence, and then they transition over into an earth angel situation. There's my husband. Just was going on and on and on. Oh, what is that? A lot of undeliverable stuff. Anyhow, so I really think that you have a lot of things really cool lined up in your court. It's just, it's really, really about awareness. So, anyhow, hope that's helpful. It's also about believing that greater than what you believe you are. All right, everybody. I need to head off and obviously attend to something that popped up on my phone because but I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Find light, find love, find joy, feel divine because you are. And I have terrible lag. And if Mr. Fry were here in person, lights. May the light be with you always. And may your lights be with you. I hope everybody has a great day. Have a wonderful afternoon, guys. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. You're very welcome, darling.